call the regular meeting of the Lake Como Borough Council to order. Please rise for a salute to the flag and a moment of silent reflection. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. Sunshine law, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by the adoption of a resolution by the Mayor and Council on the 4th day of January 2022, in which resolution the time and place of agenda for regular meetings commencing with January 4th were set forth. Notice of same was delivered to the Asbury Park Press, the Post-Star, and Tap Into, and a copy of the notice was posted on the Borough website and on the bulletin board in Borough Hall. All meetings are open to the public.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Liddy?
Here.
Scull?
Here.
D'Antuono?
Here.
DeMoro?
Here.
Ventris?
Here.
Alvala Doyle?
Here.
Thank you. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes from the July 19th meeting?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Everybody was here. Good. We do have one order of communications that was not on the agenda. Amy, do you have that? Read for the council, please.
To the Mayor, Council, and Administrator, the Department of Public Works would like to extend our sincere gratitude for your honest and fair negotiations in ensuring an equitable contract and continued success, and it's signed the Lake Como Department of Public Works.
Thank you very much. I thought it was important that that was shared with the council. It was something I don't think we've ever gotten before, and I want to congratulate you and our administrator and all of those that worked very hard on that negotiations. Reports of committee, we'll start with Councilwoman Albala Doyle.
Thank you, Mayor. I first wanted to say that the sign outside looks fantastic.
You're
saw that
treading
going
on
up.
my report.
Sorry,
It's my report.
sorry, but that looks great, as does the fountain in the lake. So
No, I got
fantastic.
nothing, seriously.
Sorry, sorry. Other than that, all matters are in order.
Thank you. Councilman Ventris.
All matters are in order.
Thank you. Councilman DeMoro.
All matters are in order.
Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. I just also wanted to thank the DPW and Drew for putting up the fountain in the lake. It looks great. It's a great addition, and we'll have a little more circulation there, so it's great.
It sounds pretty.
It does, yes. Other than that, all matters are in order.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Scull.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to remind everyone that we still need vendors for Lake Como Day, which is Saturday, September 24th. Please spread the word. The vendor application is on our website. Love to have as many as possible. Other than that, all matters are in order.
Thank you. Council President Whitty.
All matters in order, Mayor.
Thank you. For my report, in case you didn't know already, I do want to extend my gratitude to our DPW and Mr. Heisman for procuring the fountain. We were able to procure that at very, very little cost. And the cost was only for minor repairs. It was an old fountain that was broken, and it was able to be fixed in-house and was placed in the lake. It is very nice. It is beautiful. It will add to the circulation and the oxygenation of the lake, which will hopefully continue to improve the look of the lake, and will go along with what we're doing with the lakeside as well. Addition to that, I would like to thank Mr. Bill Merkler, who donated the sign out in front to the Borough of Lake Como at no cost. It actually cost us very minimal amount of money for repairs. I know Mr. Heisman was out there for a couple of hours messing with the electronics, and I'm sure there's a little bit more work to do on it, but it was definitely a tremendous cost saving to the town. A sign like that, brand new. I think we've been trying to get one of those in our town for many, many years. I know even before Mike Ryan, right, wanted to get that. And we're talking, that sign is brand new, is probably $60,000, $70,000. So it was really nice find. And thank you to everyone who put that in, is working on it, and continues to work on it, and will continue to work on it daily to get it right. So those are new things that are going on in town. Other than that, all matters are in order. At this time, I'll take a motion to open for public comments on new business and the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anyone in the audience wishing to speak to any item on the consent agenda or under new business? Seeing none, I will take a motion to close.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I have a motion to pass the consent agenda, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Under new business, we have an ordinance 2022-978, which is a second reading and public hearing offered by Council President Woody.
So offer ordinance 2022-978, an ordinance amending chapter 7-35.2 of the revised general ordinance of the Borough of Lake Como. What we're doing is that we're removing a handicap parking space at 1724 Melrose Avenue.
Thank you. This is a second reading and public hearing, so I would open to the public. At this time, we have a motion.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We'll open to the public for any comments on this particular ordinance. Seeing none, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, then we will have, I have a motion on the ordinance. Can I have a second on the ordinance?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Skull?
Yes.
Naquano?
Yes.
Demora?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Valador?
Yes.
Thank you. The ordinance passes. We have Resolution 2022-129 offered by Councilwoman Skull. This resolution is amended as posted, and you can talk about those amendments? The changes.
Yes, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
yep. All right. So offered resolution number 2022-129, appointing the Community Develop Block Grant representatives. Whereas Mayor Higgins has recommended the appointment of Andrew Heisman, Borough Representative, Amy L. Boney, alternate Borough Representative, Heather Albala Doyle, Council Liaison to the Community Development Block Grant Program. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Borough Council that the above named individuals shall be appointed to the Community Development Block Grant Program for 1 year. A copy of this resolution shall be filed with the Board of County Commissioners dated August 2nd, 2022.
Thank you very much. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions from the council? Can I have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Skull?
Yes.
Naquano?
Yes.
Demora?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Valador?
Yes.
Thank you. We have Resolution 2022-132 offered by Councilwoman Albala Doyle.
Give me 1 second. Get there. Be it Resolution 2022-132, be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Lake Como that the proper officers be directed and authorized to make payment from the following accounts. Current account, $412,523.13. Water sewer account, $170,089.28. And the tourism account for $2,750.
Second.
Sorry, I was just caught up in looking at something. My apologies. All right, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Skull?
Yes.
Naquano?
Yes.
Demora?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Valador?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution passes. Resolution 2022-133 offered by Councilman Demora.
Resolution 2022-133, be it resolved, the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Lake Como, that the proper officers be directed and authorized to make payment from the following account: New Jersey Natural Gas, PPNGOE, $192.90.
Thank you. We have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Skull?
Yes.
Naquano?
Abstain?
Demora?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Valador?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We have Resolution 2022-134 offered by Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered resolution number 2022-134. This is the resolution of the borough authorizing request for proposal for needs assessment study for a new borough hall, whereas the mayor and council of the Borough of Lake Como desire to explore the potential for development of the property at Block 31, Lot 25, known as 703 18th Avenue, for the purpose of the new borough hall. So this is the next step in the process to acquire a needs assessment study with an architecture firm.
So just, if you don't mind me adding to that a little bit, after our conversations where we are moving away from a redevelopment idea to more of a development idea, because we will not be utilizing or would not be working with the property which 7-Eleven sits on. We are moving into the next phase of possible development within the town, and that one step is looking at really not only a needs assessment, but a financial assessment. How much it's going to cost to build a new municipal building, how much the town would be expected to get in the purchase of the land that we're selling, et cetera, et cetera. There are many steps that go along to looking at this financial assessment. The first step would be looking at architectural plans on the building that we would build, how much that would cost. Second step would be looking into a commercial assessment on the current property, and then moving from there. So the resolution that you have in front of you is just authorizing that needs assessment, or actually authorizing a request for proposals from architects for that needs assessment. If anybody has any questions.
So there's no dollar tag?
Correct. Okay, have no other questions? Take a roll call. Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Stahl?
Yes.
Natalano?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Andrees?
Yes.
Valdoyle?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Resolution 2022-135, offered by Councilman Ventries.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered, Resolution 2022-135, resolution for renewal of membership in the Monmouth Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. Lake Como is a member of the Monmouth Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. The membership terminates as of December 31st, 2022. This resolution is to renew the membership for a 3-year period beginning January 1, 2023 and ending on December 31, 2025.
Any questions from the council? I think everyone has taken their training, their JIF training. If you haven't, I suggest that you do. It's pretty quick and it's pretty in-depth. Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Stahl?
Yes.
Natalano?
Yes.
Morrow?
Yes.
Andrees?
Yes.
Valdoyle?
Yes.
Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to open for public comments.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Anyone wishing to come to the mic for any type of comments, questions? Okay.
I'll be there in a minute.
Take your time.
Yeah, I bring good news, I hope. We're having a get-together on Saturday. Candy's Garden.
John, I just need you to say your name and address. I'm sorry.
So John Gibbons, 513 18th Avenue,
Thank you.
proprietor of Candy's Garden.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. And 5 years ago, it was opened, and a lot of you weren't here 5 years ago, and it's gone by very quickly, and we had some really nice things happen. So we thought we'd celebrate and have a get-together, and I've got some speakers coming. One will be talking about Jersey-friendly yards, which is how you can improve your yard environmentally. She's a trustee of the Barnegat Bay Partnership, and they have an interactive yard where you can go on there and see the different things that you can do, and so on. And there's some other things which I won't go into, but there's some nice things, and also a native plant draw with prizes and so on, and refreshments. People making sandwiches, like they're probably doing it as we speak, you know, and getting ready for it. So anyway, you're all invited, and it's mostly local. So if you want to, you know, rub elbows with people on Laurel Terrace and Pine and Briarwood and stuff like that, that's kind of probably where most of the people will come. I don't see anybody flying in for this. Okay, so anyway, you're welcome to come. Cheers.
Thank you, John. Anyone else?
Allison Weideman, 1808 Parkway. I'm never sure when it's time to come up on any issue or,
This is it.
this is it, okay. So, you know, some of you I've only seen on Zoom, so let me put my glasses on. So many of you. Anyway, first of all, I want to mention and kind of thank the town and the police department. This summer I feel it's been quieter and more low-key than some summers. And much appreciated. One thing I do notice on my block particularly is, a lot of speeding, and that's, to me, a safety issue, so, people come around 18th and they swing onto Parkway, and the road is clear, so they just zoom down, and that is a concern to me. I just want to mention, some of you have heard me say this, so, my family's been in town a long time. My grandparents owned my house, so they were here since 1930, and they were residents over on the street right behind me for a long time. I just want to mention that neither they nor I have ever taken off anyone's mirror or fender on my street. I know people were talking about that, and I also do actually try to speed. So, just saying. So I wasn't here last time, but I know a question came up about the median in Parkway, and apparently a question was about taking out the median. I just want to speak to that, since I've been here a long time. Obviously Lake Como has a lot of new homeowners and new renters and landlords, and, you come in a place new and it's like, okay, this works, this doesn't work, but, if you've been around for a while, you may have a different perspective, so, I think Parkway kind of gave its all to help out with Sandy, and had to undergo a really big change that was very, very difficult for those of us who love the street and love the trees and the community around it. So, and Mayor, I know that I had spoken to you back when you were repairing the water issues and putting new piping in and everything, and there was a lot going on, of course, in town then, and I spoke to you and you said, when all this is done, we'll help you rebuild Parkway, and I really took that to heart. It really meant a lot to me to know that you were sensitive to that. So, not that it's been so easy to get it off the ground necessarily, because what is, but now that things are being done that I think are environmentally sound and beautifying for the town, having more trees, perhaps whatever's going to happen next there to make it more beautiful, and to provide some more shade. We all know how hot it is. We used to have a lot of shade on that street. Well, so and also now is just not the time, in my opinion, to think about taking out the median when it's just starting to get improved and people are getting interested in it. And I've had people from other parts of town ask me what's going on, and it's just a part of town that it has historical value, and I think should be maintained. My other concern about it, per my comment about speeding, is I think if there were no median there, we'd have both sides people racing through, and that I don't think is desirable either. I think that's it's a safety issue. So I'm just putting that out there that that means a lot to me, and I've been working on it and would love to keep working on it, and the whole town is important to me. I just happen to live on that street. So I'd like to see that be maintained and improved. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. I can tell you that someone made a comment at a meeting. You get a lot of different comments and people have a lot of different opinions. We have no discussion right now in taking out the median on Parkway.
Well, that's good to know.
All right.
Thank you.
You got to run up though. No, I'm just kidding.
Not likely.
You just got to tell me your name again. Sorry.
Allison, John Gibbons, 513 18th Avenue, proprietor of Candy's Garden. Allison just reminded me of something. The Environmental Commission planted 10 trees down the middle of the median, and Dr. Weber donated 2 in order to make it 12 to make the pattern work. Okay, and there was a question of watering them. They were planted in the fall, which is the right time to plant trees because they put down roots in the fall, and they should be more secure by the time spring comes and they put leaves out. Well, nobody considered nobody realized how bad this drought was going to be. It's been appalling, and these trees have are making it. The reason they're making it, and this is why I'm saying what I'm saying, is that there are about 8 residents of Parkway who have undertaken to water those trees. And every day that's over 90 degrees, they know to put a watering can full of water on the trees. Now, there's been a lot of days over 90 degrees. And I was talking with Barbara Rumsby, and she says they're bringing hoses out to water these trees out from their yards. So, I mean, there's some pretty serious buy-in and effort to make something work. So there's a reservoir of goodwill there on Parkway.
Very good.
So anyway, so sooner or later we'll thank them.
Thank you, John.
And actually, the one tree I think is bitten the dust. So, which is not a terrible result. 11 out of 12. You know, fingers crossed the rest will make it. But so it's a pretty good result. Anyway.
Thank you very much, John.
Yeah, cheers.
Yep. Anyone else? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next meeting, Amy.
The next regular meeting of the mayor and council will be held on Tuesday, August 16th, immediately following the 7:30 p.m. workshop meeting. All meetings are open to the public.
Thank you very much. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you all very much. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for your comments.